The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio. The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. And we are live on Facebook.
Yes, from TikTok, we now go to Facebook. So check us out. Also, we're on YouTube Live and Twitch TV. Good morning to everybody in the comment section, but also more texters like Cyril, Dan Lester, Prince Dance, Rhoda, what's up to Renz, and also saying good morning to Jay. Happy Ride Wednesday. Shout out to your TTKD friends, Joey, Doc Christian, and Richard. See you soon, guys, from Jay. Mommy Kathy is locked in. Learned something new yesterday. Made screen lock for Kindle via Canva. Oh, you can do that?
What?
I'm going to try that on my Kindle.
What?
Like make a screen lock for your Kindle. Hello to Chanito Ken. And so doon sa bumuking sa Boracay, ano ang score? Says Chanito Ken. Good morning to everybody on Facebook as well. Like Miel, Krister, Ronan, Lisa, those who are watching us on TikTok, who are now watching us on Facebook. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you.
How about on X?
Ay, sorry. I just put the light up on my face and now I have to go back.
X saying hi to ODH you for playing somebody that I used to know.
You're welcome.
I remember the Glee version where Darren and Matt Romer sang it as brothers.
Hey,
I remember that. That was so good. I love that version.
I haven't seen that actually.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, really?
I love that version.
Very
No,
good.
but I actually really like the back-to-back playlist of Hazel.
Yeah, Take Me to Church before that.
Yeah, the 2 one-hit wonders in a row.
Yeah.
Sayang,
They're both such amazing artists.
True, though.
If only they were able to like
create.
I know. And
After.
Gautier and Kimbra, who was here in
Yeah.
the booth.
Hey,
Back then.
Kimbra, I'm actually a fan of Kimbra. One of my favorite songs of Kimbra is Settle Down.
He's lovely.
Mm,
She's
mm, mm,
lovely. Yeah, I remember
mm,
interviewing her. Very,
sorry.
very nice
Wala
girl.
kami pala. And saying hi to Prince Dance. 5 days till New Year's.
Yeah.
49 days till Valentine's and 64 days till February 29, leap day. It's almost leap year.
Merong leap day.
It's every 4 years.
The extra day.
Yeah.
Yeah. The extra day that we have.
It's close to my mother's birthday again. No, because my brother was born. Actually, she was born March 1, but she was born the year of Feb 29. So if she was born maybe a couple of hours earlier, she would be a Feb 29 baby.
Leap year baby.
Yeah. Hello to Taboink, who says, thanks for playing Stacy
Orico.
Only 3 more working days for 2023 for me. Enjoy. Hi to Ronaldo Quino, Juan Miguel Gamocha, hi to Toti Marie, and Sweet Ass Space Hole, who says, good morning, listening live while working. And Legal Millennial says hello to lovely wife Antoinette. You hate Marge A, who says, Merry Christmas. Finally able to listen live after 6 months.
Yay!
Wishing for more blessings for us this coming. Why?
Thank you.
Why are you laughing?
No, not.
What?
Natatawa ako kasi nag-space ka pa. Hindi ganun din. Meron ka ring sweet ass.
Then how do I say his name?
Maybe sweet space.
Sweet space, ass space, whole
Parang
space.
there's no surviving
There
that
is
code.
no surviving that.
Sweet na lang.
And
Sweet.
and his at, you can't say that either. Well, no, you can say bish me not, but that's not his name.
Yeah. Oo nga, no? Hirap.
Like, help us here. a
Sweet
little
as
bit.
whole.
Oo nga.
Sweet as whole.
Sweet as whole.
Yeah.
Sweet as whole. Okay.
Sweet. Can we just make it sweet as Joel?
Sweet as whole.
Oh, sige. Sweet as Joel.
Sweet as whole.
Okay.
Yeah. And greeting Lilo Boy, Jay Ryan, Anti-Sedulous, And I believe that might be it for greets.
Okay, let's jump into the top 10 for today. Let's thank Patrick Starlord for the topic. What happened to you? Let's start off with who? Let's start off with Lock on Stratus.
Number 10. Number 10.
What happened to you? I have lost and loved and won and cried myself to the person I am today. I mean, you are the collection of
Yes.
everything, not just the bad.
Accurate.
So the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it all,
Makes up
good,
like the
makes up
beautiful
bad,
you
yeah,
now.
happy and sad.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
I love that song.
And let me see here. From Maxim the Winter.
Number 9. Number 9.
I just realized that no one will prioritize me, so I decided to prioritize myself.
Hey,
Oh, good for you.
that's smart. Do that.
That's good. And from Queen of Deadma,
Number 8. Number 8.
di ko rin alam eh. I don't even recognize myself when I look in the mirror. I guess life
Who
turned
is
me
she?
into this heartless monster.
Damn.
Monster.
RX 93.1.
Dapat si Babe.
All right.
I'm Chico.
I'm Chico Garcia.
I'm Chico Garcia.
Good night.
Good night. Throwback. The year that was.
Oh, mamaya yun.
Ah.
Mm-mm.
I'm Chico Garcia. Have you watched this year's MMFF?
Good night. Alam mo ba? Can I just tell you something? Whenever I write your script for
Yeah.
Throwback, I literally read it sometimes
Yeah.
in your voice.
In my
I'm like,
voice.
number 5. Blah blah. No, because sometimes I'm making tansya, like how long it's going to be.
Yeah.
So then I read it in your pace, and I'm like, why am I trying to sound like Chico? And I'm not
I
even
know, right?
trying. It's just like, I just happen to
And
do it
read
the way
a
you
certain
do.
Lalo na pag yung extra nga,
Yun nga, exactly.
like,
What's your favorite blah blah blah?
Good
Good night. Super. When I write that,
Oh
as in, I have you
I
in mind
cannot.
for sure.
ay, okay,
Pati
and
yung crossover.
yes.
That was blah 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 with blah blah blah.
Yeah. Oh my
Uh-oh.
god. I swear.
I wanna see Baby Whale do it.
Why am I iconic? Why am I iconic? Hindi ka ako far. I have such a, lasting legacy.
I can't. Living
I can't.
legend, yours.
Bakit ako living legend?
Di ba si ano yung living legend sa basketball? Si Jowiski.
Oh no, ako ang jawa ng
Jowiski
radio.
ng RX.
Yes. So is this you?
Oh.
Legend.
Legend. Legendary
Mm.
legend.
Legendary legend.
Legendary
star.
legend. Okay, and also from, let me see here, the cynical optimist.
Number 7. Number 7.
What happened to you? Got broken by other people, comforted by space, healed by time.
Oh.
Hey.
And but that's why sometimes people disappear. It's not because they're so like completely destroyed. Sometimes that's actually that's how you bounce
Like
back.
your recovery period.
That's your
Yeah.
recovery
they
period.
need space to grow by themselves without the public eye getting
Yes.
involved,
Exactly.
which is fantastic. And I think everyone deserves that. The ones who have gone through traumatic experiences.
Diba? And coming from Advenchoy,
Number 6. Number 6.
breakdown after breakdown, dumating din sa buhay ko na walang mangyayari sa akin kung puro ako ganito. So I've decided to change it. Making myself busy, focus sa work, more time with family and friends, etc. Ayun, na-overcome ko naman lahat. You know, like sometimes kasi like, sometimes you feel like it's not in your power
Yeah.
to do it. But when it gets to you na, you know what, I have to take things into my own hands, go for it. Because it means you've got the strength at that moment to do it. And do it.
You've got the power.
Right? Grab
You've
it.
got the power.
And coming from Nelson Much,
Number 5. Number 5.
what happened to you? I didn't want to have dogs. Not because I don't love them. I was just traumatized so hard with the loss of my last dog that I cannot deal with that kind of heartbreak anymore. At least for now.
Hey,
Totoo yan.
same.
Totoo yan.
That's the one I'm having a hard time moving on from.
Mm,
Kasi I don't know if I told you, like, my first set of dogs
yeah.
were kind of taken by one of my first exes here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
And so after that, I kind of felt bad. Like, I didn't end up getting to take care of them after everything I put into raising them,
Mm.
and then not being able to see them again. It's like,
And they're like your kids.
they were like my
Yeah,
kids.
totoo yan.
Aw.
And it's sad, like, sometimes seeing their photos. Well, wala na sila, but sometimes seeing their photos come up again
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
Facebook feed. I'm just like, oh my
Ugh.
gosh, I miss them.
That's tough.
Buti na lang there's social media. So you can just,
I know,
have
right?
imaginary pets. Yung mga fina-follow mo ng mga dogs na love
Uy,
mo.
totoo yan.
Dami kong ganyan
Like yung, alam mo yung, like, don't knock it. You know, akala, like, sometimes mas fan ka pa ng dogs than like people.
Oo.
And you get so affected by, like, if something happens to them, if they
Yeah.
get sick.
Same.
I'm so scared for Norbert because Norbert's a dog that I've been following for many, many, many years now. And I know na senior dog na siya. Tapos, he's had frequent trips to the vet. Ina-update kasi dun sa account eh.
Yeah.
He's okay. But, of course, syempre, kung senior dog na, diba? Medyo,
That's
every time
tough.
may nakita ko ng post, kinakabahan ako. Because I'd be so sad if anything happened to
That's the
him.
one I'm very sad about, to be honest, because I haven't seen Black Chow Chow.
I know, right?
Remember Black Chow Chow? The one I
Yeah.
always, like, I fell in love with that dog. That senior dog was always, like,
Mm.
trying so hard to walk because he can't walk na.
That's true.
And he was turning white hair.
Mm-mm.
Kasi, well, he's a Black Chow Chow, and then you could really see the white hair.
And the white hair really comes out. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's weird because Hiroshi, for example, he's pretty young. He's just what, I don't know, 4, 5 years old. Pero lumalabas na yung white, like meron na siyang,
Really?
like in the brown area, ding dapat brown fur. May mga white na, I'm like, aga mo naman mag-white hair.
Sabi ni Krister, si Norbert yung nakalabas yung dila.
Yes.
That's
Yes, that's Norby.
So cute.
Grabe naman to si Henry Medina.
Bakit?
Chico, the Foundation Garcia. Wag naman the Foundation, baka parang funda queen.
Happy Foundation Day.
Hindi yan
Happy
nagpupunda.
Hindi ka
at
marunong
all.
mag-makeup
Hindi
yan.
ako marunong mag-makeup.
Hindi siya marunong mag-makeup.
Yeah, useless.
I had to try to teach him a couple of times. And
I
it
know,
just
right?
wasn't
And I forgot
working.
na. I forgot na
What
completely.
Remember what you put first? What do you always put first?
Underwear.
Primer, moisturizer.
Pwede.
Tapos, foundation.
I put corrector first.
Oh, corrector. And then
Mm-mm.
concealer.
After foundation, usually. It depends. If you're gonna underpaint, you can put your... Never mind. I'm not even gonna try to explain.
This is going to be
Like,
this is going to
I
take a
make it
long
very
time.
easy because I mean I don't really have to put too much on my face. So what I do is I put the corrector under my eyes first, and then I put this foundation / concealer.
Concealer.
It's an RMK.
You don't
kind of
even
thing.
have to put foundation. Yeah, just put corrector and then concealer and you're good. You're good
Yeah,
to
but I
go.
put foundation.
And then maybe just a
kasi
little bronzer
para
to
ano,
bring
it
a little
usually
life
just
back to your face.
makes it what do you call that? Fresh.
Oh.
And then after that, you put a little powder to remove the oiliness.
Okay.
Over his head.
And next, coming from, let me see here.
I was telling him kanina to get a setting spray.
Yeah.
I was like, get a setting spray. And then when you're done with like your powder, you spray your face with it para you don't look too powdery, para at least mag-blend well and it melts into your skin. And he was just looking at me like...
Like she was talking a foreign language.
yeah.
Yeah. And coming from Genshin Impacto,
Number 4. Number 4.
what happened to you? Sorry, inaatake ako ng GGSS, gastos ng gastos sa sarili. Yun na yung bagong GGSS. Hindi na gandang-ganda sa sarili. Gastos ng
Ng gastos sa
sa
sarili.
sarili.
Yung mga nag-quote Christmas shopping dyan,
Yon.
kunyari, pero 90% nung pinamili for themselves.
At saka yung yung parang you put infinitely more energy into
Infinitely.
your own gift. Diba? Like we
But is
we
that
give
so
ourselves
bad?
gifts. I never got that habit. I don't buy myself something for Christmas.
I do feel like if anything brings you joy, then that's money well spent.
Hey,
It is.
I rarely ever buy myself anything for Christmas except for this year.
Okay.
I bought myself a car.
But that's not for Christmas.
But it was basically Christmas.
I mean, I
But
think
even-
you just
yeah.
happened to buy it during Christmas season.
Exactly, because you were
But
going to
it's
buy it
not
anyways.
for Christmas. You were going to buy it, even if it were in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
Diba?
I mean,
Kasi-
I guess. It was just
yeah.
one of the things that I said, hey, I want to buy
Pero yung
myself.
hindi alam mo yung alam mo
Christmas
yung
gift.
specifically na parang ay Christmas, okay, what do I buy for myself? Yung ganon, yung you buy something specifically because you need a gift for yourself. I've never done that.
Honestly, I don't have that either. Kasi ako, wala naman akong ganun na parang,
Na
well,
parang you have
like,
to buy yourself
siguro the last
something.
time was like my birthday. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna think about like the total of all the things that I want. I'm just gonna buy all of them. Which I did. And then may mga iba pa ulit akong gusto na yun na yun. Parang nag-overlap na lang. Hindi, po Christmas naman. Ganun.
Yeah.
But I just say that. But honestly, it's the whole year. You buy whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, that's my thing. If I want it, I got it.
I want it. I got it.
Yeah.
I want it. I got it.
No, because it's true. So it's not
True.
so much because it's Christmas.
It's
Because why?
It's
If I
because you
don't-
can, you know?
Parang if I don't have to buy anything, yun na lang. If I don't have to buy anything, and it happens to be Christmas time, then Christmas will pass without me buying anything for myself.
True.
Hindi ko lang talaga siya thing. And coming from Tampupu,
Number 3. Number 3.
what happened to you? Wala eh. Nirelease yung bagong version ng favorite game ko. Ngayon ko lang natapos. Anong buwan na ba ngayon? September? Grabe yung dumaan yung Christmas. Hindi man lang na-realize na Christmas season na. Pero, yeah. Gamers are like this. They disappear. At least kahit hindi man lang super tagal na OA, pero at least for the first week,
Yeah, when the
Yeah.
game.
you will
Yeah.
not hear anything from them
Yeah.
when a new game comes out.
Well,
They
yeah.
disappear.
Hello.
Yeah.
Whenever, for example, the new Pokemon game comes out,
Mm.
I leave Pokemon Go for weeks.
Yeah.
And my bank account's happy.
Yeah.
And then I come back. And then it's gastos all over again.
Yeah, it's true.
But that's the thing. Gamers just love their games.
That's true.
And it's also great for the pocket sometimes because you
Mhm.
just, especially if it's like a PlayStation or Switch game that you just one time big time purchase
Mm.
and it's done. Because when you go into like the whole mobile games,
Yeah.
that's where it costs money, guys. So sometimes it's better to just buy a Switch or a PlayStation.
That's true.
Or
Parang
an
one
Xbox.
time no? Parang
One time,
lang
big
siya.
time purchase.
Yeah.
It's like an investment.
And from Chichi Chronicles,
Number 2. Number 2.
what happened to you? Tinest run kasi namin yung pinagawa naming bunker just to make sure na kaya talaga mabuhay sa loob ng bunker.
Ay, so nag-disappear siya kasi nandun siya sa bunker.
But have you heard?
What?
It's a thing. I mean, it's a rumor that parang 15 billionaires have just built a bunker.
Stop, that's so scary.
They were saying,
What do they know something we don't?
kasama doon sila,
Si Mark Zuckerberg, diba? It was reported.
And there was a list. And supposedly, like, sabay-sabay sila nagpagawa.
Shut up. That's so scary.
Like this year. And it's like, and that was the whole thing. Like, what do they know? Why are
Okay.
they building bunkers?
You know what? I'm checking out. Wait.
Can someone let
Why
us know?
are they building bunkers?
Does anyone know
Eh,
anything?
kung ganon, i-check
Stop.
out na natin lahat ng in-add to cart natin kasi mukhang, diba? What's the point? What are we saving up for? Let's
Hello.
spend all our money.
I know, right? I mean, it's such a, I mean, I don't want to so panic, but I mean,
it
it's
doesn't sound.
it's a theory that they were saying that they were nga daw. Of course, it's some of them are not confirmed. Pero yung kay Mark daw,
Confirmed.
yun,
It was
diba?
reported na talaga. Even like the details, diba?
Oo, it's
Na
in
hindi-
Hawaii.
Tsaka yung may
It's in
kuryente
Hawaii.
siya no matter what happens and all that.
And ang weird, bakit sila sabay-sabay nagpagawa ng bunker?
Makibunker tayo sa Islenyo.
maybe
Pagawa ka
because
na, Chico!
Right?
maybe because there's so many things happening in the world.
No. You
Maybe it's a
don't- you don't
reaction to the
pour-
pandemic.
No. At the same time, may kilala ba kayong taga BDO or BPI?
Why?
We need mga bunkers.
Hello, dad ko.
Oh,
Ay,
yun.
oo,
bunker.
Oh,
yun.
bunker siya.
Oh, lika na. Para malapit-lapit. Tatawid lang ako.
Oh, ano pa ba mga bunk? Union bunk, security bunk. Oh. Ay, meron din palang top bunk, bottom bunk. Mga bunkers. Tsaka yung di ba pag yung when somebody's acting crazy, you're bunkers.
You're bunkers.
I know.
my
Yeah,
God.
Nelson. Sabi pa niya, kakapanood ko lang ng Silo.
Ay.
This is the sign.
Stop.
Did you
Don't
see that in
scare
Silo?
us.
Yung it's on one of the streaming sites. Parang everybody, parang mankind moved into these giant silos. Kasi nga they're afraid to go outside. But parang they kind of like forgot why they were there in the first place. Parang history was lost.
Yeah,
But yun na yung kinagis na nila, that they were all born and raised in silos.
Inside, yeah.
And people were like, do we even know why we're here? Let's go out. And parang they ventured out. That's the premise. And they're going to see what's out there.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very interesting.
And
looks
I
very
watched
interesting.
a couple of
I watched
episodes
the
of that.
first episode of
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah.
Was it good? I
Yeah.
mean, I've always been interested. Na
Ako
parang
kasi
like-
interested ako sa ganung
No, I
concept.
watched
No, pero
the
why did you
entire-
continue?
I watched the
Wala, I
entire season.
forgot.
Oh, well?
Yeah. It ends very interestingly.
Oh.
Like parang it opens the world up to
Tsaka
the
yung
next
alam mo
season.
yun, it's one of those, what if they just invented that whole thing? That's why we're all here. Diba? That whole parang like, tingnan natin, ano nga ba? What are we hiding from? What are we protecting ourselves from? And if you don't know, there must be a point in your history where you're like, I want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I want to see what's going on outside.
Or leave the world behind.
Oh yeah,
Remember
that one I
that?
watched. Yeah. Oh, see, hi Rod Magaru is
Hello.
sabi niya watch it. Magandang araw. Sige
Yung
nga, I
Silo.
wanna
Sige na nga,
And then
I'll
we can
finish
watch we can watch Friends with
with
Matt LeBlanc. Matt LeBlanc.
Oh, Markki, idlip ka muna. Markki, idlip. Tapusin muna namin yung Facebook Live. Idlip ka muna. I cannot. Okay, so there you go. Oh, and the
May
top.
top pa.
And the top.
And the top entry, number one. Number one.
True story. What happened to you? Sorry guys, busy lang. Sabay-sabay nag-resign yung buong team ko, including my manager. So, sinalo ko yung trabaho ng 4 na tao while teaching my new team, believe it or not, including my new boss. Can you imagine
Oh my
like
God.
training your own boss?
That's kind of crazy.
Yung parang mas mataas yung position niya sa'yo, but then
But-
you know what's going on because you've been there like forever. So yes, you will be training your new boss. That's
crazy.
weird, no?
Mhm.
That is
That's
strange.
strange.
That really is. Like I've been watching kasi the morning show. I'm addicted to it. And there's like a certain thing that happened where nag-step down yung producer and then
Okay.
biglang there's someone who comes in out
What
of
season
nowhere.
is this?
Huh?
What season is this?
One ata.
The first one.
And then may pumasok na bagong producer or something because they fired, I guess, the old producer. And no one wanted to listen to him. But they ended up having to train him anyway.
Oh. Okay, that's yeah. Hindi kasi like I can imagine like for example, let's say you got like a manager, a very high position
Mm.
in an industry that they're not familiar with, but you're getting them for their acumen in like management.
Mhm.
And, you know what I mean? Like kunyari, you'll get like a big like marketing genius for like radio, for your radio station, but they know nothing about radio.
Right.
So pwedeng ita-train mo siya on how things work on radio, how radio works.
Pero
mas
yung
mataas siya
scope
sa'yo.
of ano niya,
Oo.
siya na yun.
Right? Or let's say you get this big you know, from another industry, and you get them to head like the airline, whatever. But then they know nothing about airlines. So you get somebody from there to teach them the ropes. But of course, they're the ones who will be running the place.
For example, one radio station to the next radio station. They know the workings of their previous radio station,
but not this one.
Not this one.
Exactly.
I mean, even if you're from that radio station, let's face it, there is an adjustment period.
That is true.
When someone is new to something,
like kunwari si OIC.
it's an adjustment.
Bago siya.
Oh, 'di ba? Kaya
As
dapat
OIC.
patawarin na yung mga na-late nung unang ano, 'di ba?
Hindi ako parang ano, you have to set an example.
Oh, katulad today, 'di ba? Yun, example set. What time did I come in? 5:35.
Right. Ano yung sinasabi natin? Sana all. Ay, hindi, sorry.
Sana maulit muli.
Hindi, sana uli, dagdagan natin. Sana all the time.
Always.
Oh, sana always. Yung sana all natin,
Sana always, di ba? Hindi, pero totoo yun May
Totoo
adjustment
yan,
period
totoo
talaga.
yan.
Especially if it's a big responsibility that, you know, you're given.
That's true.
It takes a while to fully
Yung parang when
adjust.
you siguro like when you adjust to it, you'll realize, my gosh, why was I so frazzled?
or like, you have the
kaya naman pala,
the
diba?
general thing down pat. Pero the
Yeah.
little details sometimes, you know, it takes experience, right?
No, let's face it. Even when we were training to become a jock in
Yeah.
the first place, di ba parang like, what? I have to talk and play music? Di ba yung parang like, how do I do that?
I
I can only
mean,
do one thing at a time.
and can
But
you
now
imagine
parang
now we have
walang-wala na,
all the
diba?
lives and
Right?
like, all the stuff.
Just go imagine my time.
Were you
Where you
playing
had
the may cart pa
Ano?
kayo nun, diba?
Cart was the latest. We were playing records.
Wait, hindi
But
ka
what
na
if
ba
it skipped?
CD? Hindi CD yung first,
No
ano mo?
records.
I was
records.
there when CDs were invented. That came out wrong.
But that's not.
But it's
Wait lang, hindi ako prepared. I always thought you started with CDs.
No, he kept saying
No.
records before, so I kept asking him,
Records.
"How are you
Like,
talking?"
as in,
I was
yes,
asking how.
turntables?
I was asking how he was talking while turning the gramophone.
Hoy, hindi gramophone!
Ay, sorry.
Ano na yan?
Hindi pala gramophone.
Sobra. Hindi, pero yun nga. Yeah.
Eh, paano
And
kung
then-
nag-skip yung record?
Oh, it happens all the
so
time.
nung dumating yung CD, ano reaction
Oh
mo?
my gosh, we were so happy. We're like, that sound is so clean. Wala na nung... Well, itawag kasi nun burn.
Oh.
Nagkakaroon ng record burn. Kasi when you cue, some jocks are very OC. Usually, kukunin mo kasi yung first note of the song
Mhm.
para wala siya ng...
Yung parang
Ay,
pinaka...
so dapat
opening,
a
ano?
good, I don't know, maybe 2-3 inches away, ilalayo mo para pag inon mo. Kasi hindi naman yun instant di ba?
Yeah.
May konting...
Pero question, sa radio, never nag-cassette tapes?
No, never. It was
Mm.
cartridges. So it was, when I started, it was records for music, cartridges for commercials.
Okay. And then
And then after that came, and some songs, you can put songs in cartridges. So pag kunyari, yung mga luma, yun, usually cartridges yun.
parang
and
yung
then-
riot noon.
Parang riot. And then when CDs came along, then it became cartridges and CD. May cartridge pa rin for the
Okay.
commercials. And then when they automated everything, yun, MP3 na lahat.
Sabi nga ni
Songs and
Miel,
commercials.
Chico, kwento mo naman paano na-discover yung music.
Kasi alam niyo one time, may nalaglag na 3 bato na iba-ibang size sa cave. Tapos sabi, ting, tung, tung.
And that's how it started.
Tapos sabi ni bro, sabi niya parang umgawa. Ting, tung, tung. At yun yung alamat ng musika. Yun ang alamat ng musika.
Tsaka hindi pa uso CD burning nun. Ang uso nun, mag-start pa lang ng apoy,
Oo,
diba?
oo.
So how was that? What was your reaction when you saw fire for the first time?
Huh? I was scared. I was like, fire, scary.
You know what? No wonder Chico speaks his own language that we don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Because
His
for
own
those who don't
language.
know, Chico randomly, whenever he's just like left on his own, he'd be like, bum, 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 anong ganun. Like, literally, alam mo to the point na hindi na namin pinapansin kasi we're used to it, okay? So, but I'm pretty sure if you're with Chico and you're not like used to being around him, tapos madinig mo siya, I swear, you'd be like, is he okay?
I tell you,
Apok tambunga. Ay, ganon. Like, as in, like, kung ano-ano.
You guys approximate how I sound like.
Chico, I swear to God, you're like, boom, sige, dung, dang.
Bambalding, bambaldong,
Meron siyang sariling
bambaldong,
song.
dang ding dong, bang dong ding dang dang dang.
Bang, dung, dang. As in, like, he will just
Bambaldong.
rap. He could be doing
I tell you,
anything.
I-
Anything.
This was the first time I had to ask him. I said, "You're an alien, aren't you?"
Like, he just does that. Ako nga, dead man na lang eh. Kasi parang, ayun na naman siya.
I can.
Ay, sabi ni Renz, true story. Pag pumupunta kami sa booth.
Mm,
Grabe.
I cannot.
I tell you, he's flown in from Uranus.
I cannot.
Okay. So, we've got one more batch coming up, but we'll stay on Facebook Live.
For now, more music. Something from Everything But the Girl. Oh, real throwback. The acoustic version of
Love it.
Driving. Only here
Love
on
this.
Riot Wednesday. Yung ganun. Tok, tak, tuk, tuk.
Dong
Ting,
tang
tong,
tang
ding,
bambaldong,
dong.
bambaldong,
Ganyan siya.
dang ding dong.
Kasi kumakanta-kanta pa siya ng ganyan.
Ay.
Swear.
Can you do it?
I
For us?
don't know. I can't do it on cue.
Oo, wala dapat yung parang deadmahan tayo. Pag di tayo
Oo.
nag-uusap, bigla siyang bung, yung jang, yung kaka.
Kakara kakara kakaka.
Kakara.
Pa pow.
his
Ta 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 ta.
His own brand
Ay,
of
nako.
gibberish. Ay, nako
Oh,
talaga.
I love this song. I come driving,
I come driving past his wheel.
can turn.
Mrs. Wheels can turn.
I love Tracy Thorn.
I
She's got
love
one of the
EBTJ.
loveliest voices.
Di ba sila mag-concert?
I know, right?
I'd
My
watch.
gosh,
I'd
there would be
watch.
so many good songs.
I didn't know I was looking for love until I found you. Pero gusto ko yung relate na relate ako. Cross My Heart. Gusto ko yan. Yung
Ganda
parang,
nun.
ano nga
Super.
yung,
Now and then,
yung part na gusto ko.
do you wash your hands off me again?
again.
I love that line. Do you wash your hands off me again?
Wish me anywhere but home. Drunken on the end of your thumb. Ano yun? Basta yung gusto ko yung Will it ever be in it to ask you where you spent last night?
And if I breathe,
And if I did, you might reply that I have no right.
Oh! And
Yun! Relate na
anywhere I
relate!
find
Glad
my
that you're no longer mine. If I should
Should tell a lie
turn, cross my heart and hope to die. It's such a beautiful song.
Love it.
I love it.
Bambaldong dong ding dong.
Kumbarara.
Bambading bambanding.
Matatampal kita dyan. Sabi ni Vin, ganyan yung mga lola pag may bagong apo.
Ano?
Yung, di ba pag may baby, yung timbang.
Para patawanin yung baby.
Pag may baby na bago.
Oh God. Tapos sinisinghot-singhot.
Bam bam bang dang dang ding. Babading babading.
Hala.
Hala?
Ano yun? Ibang
Ay,
lyrics yan
nako.
That's how my mom is with Leo. What? That's all the time.
Oh my God.
Happened to you, mother?
Ay, nako.
Ari munjing-munjing nga.
Ayun, ganyan.
Well, on brand. That's why may mga names siya kay Churchy Boom Boom.
Yeah.
Si Igorito.
Igorito, Puspusito, Bonbonito, Yum Yum. Sila lang.
Yeah.
How about the other one?
Hoy, marami din.
Oh, go.
Diba? Si Isisita, una po ka de Gracia.
Pero wala na si Sita.
Mm.
The other ones.
Si Aras, wala na.
Wala, Arasito lang. Arasito.
And how about the other ones?
Si Fine Ko 99.
Si Sayam.
Sayamito.
Sayamito.
Mm-mm.
How about the other one? Cairo.
Si Wash. Si Kairito. Like, a lot of the boys are just Ito. Like, you know. Di ba kaya Igorito?
Si Hiroshi Ito?
Hindi, Wash.
Wash.
Washi. Wash. Come here, Wash.
Kasi Hiroshi.
Kasi Hiroshi. Oh, Hiwashi. Wash. Ay.
Si Be.
Kaya nga may mumot.
And Bubot.
Bubot eh.
Mm-mm. Siya lang yung ngayon eh. Siya lang yung magkakat.
Kasi may ano tayo.
Oo eh, full day tayo eh.
Kaya pala hindi siya nagpaparamdam ngayon sa
Kasi siya mag-ano tapos siya rin yung mag-grocery.
Ay naku, pinagod mo na naman.
But, gotta grind.
Corito!
Ito.
Bonbonito! Imyum-pyum! Bambal dung damambing dong. Dong dang dang bam bam bong.
That's how it sounds like.
Asan yung mga kasama
Like
natin?
he'll randomly
Parang wala pa sila.
bust into
Ay, oo
song.
nga, no?
Video sa atin.
Do they know? It's
Supposed to.
Christmas time at all.
If not, tayo lang gagawa. No? Oh, they know it's Christmas time at all.
Mag-message kayo dun sa ano natin, yung group.
Okay.
Remo, are we gonna meet you there or
Oo
are
nga,
we
no?
all gonna...
Anong plan?
Oo, are we gonna...
See?
Yan na.
Shimpampom, shimpampom. See? I tell you, this one is definitely from another planet.
Para kasi nasit-sirit-sit alibangbang.
Malagin to. Yun naman, that's actual word.
Sirit-sit.
Di ba yun yung gulat tayo?
Libangbang.
Hindi pala siya gibberish. Like it's an actual
But they're characters, right?
No, not characters. Di ba?
No, but they're characters in like Batibot or something.
No.
Yeah!
Oh, pero because of the song. Nauna yung song.
Sit-sirit-sit. Libangbang. Si ano? Oh my gosh, I remember. Sila yung naalala ko sa Batibot. Sit-sirit-sit alibangbang.
Mana mana. Dun 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 dun. Mana mana. Dun 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 dun. Mana mana. Dun 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 dun.
Hello?
Monster RX93.1 final top 10 for today. So let's do some final greets.
Final greets from the text line. Hello, good morning to Seer, who says, good morning, Rushers. Hi to Jaire. And hello to your friend Ryan Arcega, enjoying his holiday trip in New York.
Oh,
Nice to meet you again
Have a
after 5
blast.
years, says Jaire. See you ulit on Saturday. Hello to Sophia. Good morning. Also, good morning to Maxim de Winter. Sarap batukan. Sabi niya, ewan ko kung anong part yun. Pero
probably
good
the whole
morning.
show.
That's it for the text line.
And on I'm using the light kasi from my phone kasi nainggit ako sa Light
Sa
me,
pailaw
Hazel.
namin. I know,
Pailaw ko
right?
kay Chico today.
Oo.
Yes.
Back and forth.
Let's greet Vlad Brunson, greeting Jay Ryan, saying hi to Renz Rufil, and hi to Juice Blank, Anti-Sedulous, greeting Kiko Man Machine, Isnaberong Becky, hi to P.A. Brienne, and Art Aguilar, who says hi to the doctors and nurses at Bulacan Medical Center. That's it for
Hello.
greets.
Hello. All right. So final top 10 for today. Numberless. Thanking Patrick Starlord for the topic. What happened to you? So let's start off with Maxim the Winter. What happened to you? Bakit ako naging mas lively, mas energetic, mas looking fresh and younger? B, nag-resign ako.
Yeah.
Wala nang stress.
If that's the effect of your job on you. Kasi for some people, they thrive.
Pero
You know,
yung iba
because-
naman, nako,
Hagardo.
struggle.
That's true.
Wala
I
nang
mean,
sweldo eh.
if you don't like what you're doing, if you feel like
But if you really like what you're doing, it's a different story.
it's a different story, you know.
You can like work, and still be happy.
And from Coco Hernandez, what happened to you? I traded my career for a job that would pay me the money that I needed, but as a consequence, I lost the life that I wanted.
Oof.
Sometimes kasi life brings these curveballs and yun, parang
And gives you choices.
very tough choices.
Mm-mm.
And sometimes it's like, well, I gotta eat, I gotta survive. So
The
yeah,
crossroads.
it's not a crime, and I would never judge anyone who would take a job just because it pays more over something that they're passionate about. In
But
the
that's
same way
the
that I would
thing.
not judge anyone naman na who would let go of a high-paying job just to do a low-paying something that they're passionate about. Both for me are legit.
Yeah,
The
you
thing
just live
is,
with the
You
consequences.
just live with the
Something's gotta give.
consequences. Something's gotta give. And no choice is wrong, you know, in my opinion at least.
Tsaka dapat pag pumili ka, huwag ka na mag-regret pa na. Dapat
Don't look
I
back.
should have picked this
Yeah.
or what. Yeah.
Yeah.
And from The Cynical Optimist, what happened to you? Siguro dahil ito yung first time natin magkita na hindi na trotropahin ang peg ko, kundi jojowain.
Jojowain.
That would be interesting. Alam mo yung parang like you've always been just friends.
Mm-mm.
Tapos parang you kind of lose touch a little bit. And then when you see each other again, and specifically because you don't see each other anymore,
Biglang may
medyo may
something na.
stranger vibe na sila. And then this time around, it's like, how come I've never seen this before? There's something about you.
Mm.
That's a little, let's just say not so platonic. But that would be fun if it's mutual.
If it's mutual, for sure. Yeah.
Diba? And usually for like if you were childhood friends,
Yeah.
tapos parang hindi nyo na nakita yung glow up ng isa't isa. So you see each other as adults and you're like,
Suddenly you're interested in more than just a friendship.
right? And then it's like, look at you, look at adult you. I mean, you're pretty hot. So yeah, and then before you know it, you find each other attractive as adults. Coming from Lock On Stratus, what happened to you? You know what? I came to a realization that being mature is when your world opens up and you realize that you're not the center of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you stop playing like the main character all the time. Like you're okay to like, you know, blend in with the background some days, be main character some days, but it doesn't revolve around me.
Not all the time. Yeah.
But that's a healthy realization.
You outgrow that then eventually.
Yeah.
There's a certain time that you actually realize that there is a speck of dust
Mhm.
in the middle of like a sand pit,
Which
and that's you
which doesn't
in
mean
the universe.
that you think of yourself any less,
Mm.
but you just don't feel like it's all about you all the
Perspective.
time.
It's put in perspective.
Tsaka minsan yung parang you make a tantrum pa
Yeah.
when people don't treat you as the main character. That's the bad side of it. Yeah. So it's good to actually realize it. Diabolique says, what happened to you? I used to open up and trust people. My mistake. Now I observe more, talk less. Oh, that is a classic.
You know, when you observe people closely, you'll be surprised. Minsan, yung mga na-overlook mo, biglang manonotice mo na.
Yes.
So,
That's true.
it's actually very helpful.
And sometimes the most socially powerful are the ones who know how to observe,
That's true.
because you know where everyone's at.
And sometimes they're not aware that you're observing them.
Exactly.
So they let their
Tapos-
guard down, and then you're like,
That's
I
why.
heard
Ganun ka
that.
pala.
I noticed that.
Tsaka very Survivor. You know who are in an alliance.
Mm.
You know who
You know who's
doesn't
lying
get
to you?
along. Yeah, you know who's lying to you. You know who's nice to your face,
But not when
but
you're not
when you're not
around.
around. So observers know that.
I tell you, Chico's like that.
I am so like that.
Mm.
Chico, when you see him on air, he's a talker, but off air, this one's quiet AF. This one's watching.
I am. And just because somebody's quiet doesn't mean they're not observing.
That's true.
A lot of people think, oh, if you're quiet, then you're in your own world. But it's the equivalent of naka-headphones ka pero wala namang music na nagpe-play.
Yeah.
So everyone thinks you're not listening, but you are.
But you
Mm.
are.
That's what Chico's doing when he's prancing around Eastwood.
Or when
He's
he's
not
going.
listening to
Oh,
Bum,
meron
bum,
akong
bum,
music talaga nun.
He's that bum
May
bum
music
dong bum
talaga.
ba dong bum 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 ba ba ding. That's what he's doing. Run around Eastwood, prancing.
This song of yours is very shady. And from Sophia, what happened to you? Well, I left the house a mere 5 minutes than usual. And here I am, 2 hours late. Manila traffic happened.
That's yeah.
Alam mo, traffic talaga. Yan
That's
talaga
a
yung
problem.
nagpapalate sa ating lahat eh.
Oh, yes.
Diba? Yan talaga.
Said the neighbor. Said the one who lives a block away.
Traffic talaga.
Traffic nga.
Oh, wala nang pinipiling oras sometimes, diba? Even if you leave like before 6,
Right?
traffic. Yeah.
So much traffic, I tell you.
Mm-mm.
You leave a little bit later.
Ano nga, I was telling Hazel nga earlier. Kasi nga dito siya early. Sabi ko, nag-grab rin nga lang ako. Sabi ni Hazel, same.
Ang dami ko kasing dala. Ang bigat.
Nag-cab
I
siya.
didn't bring my maleta today and I have a lot of stuff. I brought my laptop.
Oo.
So, ang dami kong dala.
I
Okay.
took your parking
Mabigat.
space today.
Oh, yeah.
I
Because
said,
I don't have a
wala
car.
si Chico. I mean, walang car si
Car.
Chico.
oo.
Because I knew
Mabigat.
you were gonna ride with me.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
And sabi ni Mel, to be fair, malayo kondo ni Hazel ha. Hinatid namin siya pa uwi.
Hindi niya alam I took them dun sa long route.
Stop
Just-
enabling her!
Just to leave them astray for a little bit, right?
Ay, sabi nga ni Maxim, nung tinuro sa amin ni Hazel yung condo niya, we were like, yan yung lalakarin? I know, right? I know, right? And from Shivana, what happened to you? I have been on this long, extended journey of being a mere background character to slowly developing and training my main character to absolutely demolish my imposter character, my imposter syndrome. They're all still battling it out.
Good
So
luck.
naglalaban-laban si background character, si main character, at si imposter.
Nako.
And we'll see who will emerge victorious. And
But sometimes it's nice to be like a background character for a while, and
Yeah.
then you can take over eventually. It really is like Survivor.
mm-mm.
It really is.
Actually, like some of the like sila Sandra, sila Tina, you didn't even know that they were there until mga almost the middle of
You have to know
the
when to
season.
peak, when to make
yeah,
moves.
and the
Like-
thing is, sometimes you only have that one move to make. And
Totoo yan.
once you make that move, you're good. But if that move fails,
Those two specific characters, I distinctly remember. Nung una silang gumawa ng move, I was like, who's this lady? Like, who's this Tina? Diyos ko, yung pala.
Siya pala,
The same
no?
thing with Sandra. I was
she's
like,
the winner.
hindi ko napapansin tong babaeng to. Tapos
Hindi,
yung
pero
pala-
nung original season ni Sandra, for me, she was definitely one of the early...
talaga? Ako parang medyo
Sa
napansin
Pearl
ko siya
Islands?
sa middle na siya.
Hindi, parang she was pretty strong pa in Pearl Island. Siguro dun sa,
Subsequent
sa
ones.
heroes versus
medyo,
villains.
medyo.
Yeah.
Si Ethan, napansin mo ba?
Parang siya yata yung una kong napansin sa Africa. Tsaka si
Sino tong football
Colby.
player na to? Ganon.
Si Colby.
It's sad na hindi
si-
sila bumalik sa mga ganun. No?
Bumalik
Like
si-
Africa. No, hindi
Ah,
sila
yung
bumalik
the
sa
taping.
Africa or sa Outback.
Wala Fiji
They
na
ended up doing
forever.
beach.
Hindi kasi nga feeling ko they found their groove. And siguro
Tsaka ano na rin, I mean, they say it's cheaper.
it's cheaper. And can you imagine, di ba they do 2 seasons a year? Can you imagine traipsing all over the
That's
globe?
true.
Ito nandun lang sila. They don't even have to leave.
And they only have to shoot once, right? They do both seasons in a row.
And I have a feeling,
Right? Is that what they do?
parang ganun
I'm
na
not
ya,
sure.
or magkadikit. Kasi like I remember there was one when they had a new twist. The next contestants haven't watched the previous season.
So they don't
Usually
know
it's like
what the
that.
So
twists
they
Yeah.
were able
are.
to do the twist 2 consecutive seasons.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, hindi pa naman napapanood nung sumunod. And the top, what happened to you, comes from Chichi Chronicles.
Chichi Chronicles says,
Nothing changed. You just never cared to know the real me. Yung kunyari, imagine you were like classmates in high school. Thus you met each other as adults in a reunion. And then you're like, my gosh, you're so gregarious. You're so talkative. What happened to you? And it's like, I was always like this. You just never bothered to talk to me. And yeah, that is a thing.
or you probably had an idea of who I was.
of who I was.
But it wasn't really accurate.
But I never changed. I was exactly like this.
This is how
when
I
you knew
am.
me before.
You just never talked to me properly.
Diba? So what about us? It's
What
our
happened to
turn.
you?
What happened to you? Hmm. Okay, I can go first. Mostly because, di ba yung sinasabi niya na parang like on radio, you know me as a talkative one, but in person, I was super quiet. Well, I was really like that, even when I was younger. So when I do meet people, very similar to our top entry. When I meet people from childhood, my childhood, yun, sometimes they ask like, I would never have thought that you would end up in like a performance kind of job, like radio, mass media, because you were such a mousy little kid. You were just sitting in one corner, didn't even know that you were there. So what happened to you? I would be like, yeah, it was always there. I just never had the platform to show. I mean, to be fair, my friends knew that I was like this. I'm madaldal with my friends. Even then,
Yeah.
like when I'm with people I'm comfortable with, I just never stop.
It's really interesting because like when Chico comes into the car, that's why I always say, Chico, I'm gonna pick you up first before everyone else. So that we talk, do that little chismis thing,
Yeah.
and then we pick up the rest of the raiders, and
Yeah.
then quiet na si Chico.
Hindi naman quiet,
Silencio, por
but
favor.
comparatively
Quieter.
quieter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say no, na parang, pero not so much naman like, let's say yung kay Chichi na parang you never bothered to talk to me kasi, but more like there were people who would see that side of me. Pero I guess the general public would always think that I was the wallflower, which I was fine with. I didn't see it as like an insult. I was happy to be the wallflower kasi nga I got to watch everybody. Yung parang like they didn't know I was there, so I got to observe. So yeah.
Yeah, I got that. What happened to you during our Christmas shebang?
Meaning,
What?
Meaning you used to be such a psalm singing, cute, sweet, kind child. What happened to you? Aren't you gonna join us for church?
who is a shady individual
I know, right?
with
Who's
us today?
Who's giving me a side eye just because I revealed the Pinoy Henyo name?
So specific.
Oh, okay.
So that was my fault that you revealed the word. But yeah, it's things like that.
And how do you
Maybe
answer
it's
that?
the same thing.
Maybe it was always
I
there.
was always like that. I was just put into this box where I had to,
What box?
I had to
Box?
I had to be something that I wasn't. And
Yeah.
then like most people, especially who want to live this perfect life, quote unquote perfect life, especially here in the Philippines where image matters. And
Mali
then
ka naman eh.
what?
Oh.
Kaya ka nga naging ganyan eh. Kasi you were put in the box.
Pag sinagot mo sila, sasabihin, ay, box. Yung pala, nasa box pala.
Yes, or the box was put on me.
Mm.
It depends how
Mm-mm.
you look at it.
Parang yung kanta ni ano, Box at One.
Box at one, you
On
make
me.
my dreams come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three,
There
Christmas
is a
tree,
Christmas tree.
and you're the only one for me. But yeah, that's what happens. You age, you grow up, you become more of who you are and less of what you're expected to be.
It's still very consistent with Chi and my answer. Yung parang, I'm actually like this. It just didn't like, surface until much later on. It's not like I changed. It's not like something happened to me and I turned into this. I was probably like this. And it's just,
Yeah, and well, Nelson says sometimes it's just the character, ibang personality sa work, iba sa
Ay,
friends,
totoo
iba sa
din yan.
relatives, iba sa strangers.
Totoo
But,
din
you know,
yan.
Eventually, as you age, I think, you start to become the same person everywhere because you get fed
Yung
up. of-
parang you don't have time.
you don't have
to
time
curate.
to play roles
Yeah.
and to be different versions of yourself. That's why you have less and less friends as you age, but more and more good friends, less and less like quantity, but more quality.
quality.
Yeah.
I can
Totoo yan.
kind of relate to it, I guess, in a way. My answer would be what happened to you is more like I get it a lot from people, especially those that haven't like seen my journey siguro as
Through
an
the years,
adult.
yeah.
They're always surprised when they find out that I'm single. I'm not even dating.
Mm.
Because honestly, like there was a point in siguro majority of my early life, especially early adulthood, I would always be with someone. I would be in a relationship or I would have, I would be dating like multiple people. But then yeah, so parang nagugulat sila when they find out because a lot of my peers are like in committed relationships, married maybe, some even with kids.
Mm.
But the thing is, yeah, I guess that person that you used to know who would always be dating someone who would always be like with like in relationships, that person wasn't the real me. Because I feel like there was a point in my life na, yeah, I would be dating a lot of guys, but I wasn't being myself.
Yeah.
I was like the cool girl. I was like, I was whoever they wanted me to be.
Mm.
Parang ganon. So
I can be whoever you want me to
very
be.
ganon. No,
I'm
I would
very
cool
that.
girl.
honestly,
I'm
I
a-
would be like
I'm a
that. And then,
cool girl.
and then at some point, I let my guard down and I showed the real me and I fell in love
Mm.
and was in a long-term relationship, but that did not work out.
Mm.
And I guess that kind of traumatized me
Yeah.
because, the minute you finally, let your guard down and you show someone the real you, tapos parang it doesn't work out.
Mm.
It's pretty like, it's pretty traumatic,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Get
That is true.
But I was happy for a while. And then after that, parang medyo, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can handle the whole process again. And so that's why.
Right.
That's what happened. I got traumatized. And so I'm like, okay naman ako eh. I'm good. I'm good just, doing me. So, yeah, that's, there you go. My
Hazel,
bestie
sabi
is
ni Hannah.
watching.
Yeah, sabi nga ni Jamie, ni Bessie Jamie. Oo, very sub si Hazel.
Sabi ni Hannah, yup, Hazel in a nutshell. Yeah, that's so true. Like, iba eh. Kasi parang, when you finally decide to get real, tapos biglang it doesn't work out, it's a whole nother, like, level of trauma.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-mm.
So the cool
that's
girl and the cougar.
Very that.
Very that.
But yeah, what matters is if you're happy now, diba?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
exactly. But there you go. Look at us. That
Look
was a...
Evolution.
I know, right? So ano na kami, final evolution na kami.
So
Huwag
if you were-
namang final.
Hindi. Sa Pokemon kasi, yung pangatlo, yun yung, like, for example.
So
Gusto ko
nag-start
parang-
ka as what was your first
Hindi, parang
typing?
kunyari, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. Yun yung final evolution, si Charizard.
So kung for example, yung original typing mo,
Mm.
fairy.
Hindi, final evolution.
Yun yung final. Yay!
Ay, so ano yung unang stage?
Siguro
Ghost? Dark? No, not
Rock.
dark. Rock!
oo, kasi parang I was like very
Ako
guarded.
yun eh.
Oo nga, hindi, nung bata,
Rock.
Tapos biglang siguro as I grew older, naging dark. Naging dark type yung second evolution ko kasi parang like, alam mo yun, very emo, very like,
Mm.
the world sucks. And then that's like,
Fairy!
Fairy,
Fairy!
Gardevoir.
Anyway.
Sometimes I forget we're on air. And we're just
there you
talking.
go. I cannot.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us on a Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow. Catch us again at 6 o'clock or 5:59.
Why not?
We'll try to start really early. We'll leave you with one last song. Stick around. Ride Wednesday continues all day today, playing music from the 2000s to the 2010s. That's what it's all about. Rhea Rams is up next. That's it for Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Bye for now.
Bye.
Leaving you with Sugar Babes. Easy on Ride Wednesday.